Okay, I think I'm back. How does the Shadow Realm expansion is going to look like? As I said on the earlier videos, it's going to be at least 4 modes. So right now, it's one mod which is a Dark Elf dwelling, which already exists. I'm going to check it on Steam and try to show it. I'm going to post it through the chat and then have it. So it has been done by Gloweye with models from Charlatan. But as you saw on the videos, on the previous videos, it doesn't the Dark Elves models, the units models are not yet ready, and so right now it's High Elves models that have been modified. But the dwelling building itself is working, and I mean it has a specific model that has been done by Charlatan. Then you've got this mode should be merged into the main Shadow Realm mode. So in theory, you should not have to check it to be able to play with the Shadow Realm mode. It will be included directly in the main mode. But it hasn't been done yet, and it's actually a lot of work to do this. Then you will have the Decodence map content, which is the mode that has all the content, the very, very great content, especially for modders and map makers, that has been done by Charlatan. So it's really a lot of work he put into it and providing a lot of great content for the community. And so we need it for the Shadow Realm expansion, because it's all the Shadow Realm textures, the Autumn Tundra that you saw, but that is not included into the Shadow Realm expansion for now. Also the Raven's Home, the Sword of the Ashen Rose, the Flames of Growth, etc. So all this stuff is in the Decodence mode. So if I show you the Dark Elf dwelling, that's the mode where you've got the Dark Elf dwelling. That has been done by Gloweye and Charlatan, and so you can play it right now if you want. It's available on the Steam Workshop. Then if we continue to check the other mods, so there is a Decodence RMG integration, so random map generator integration. Then there is a Shadow Realm main mode, Shadow Realm expansion main mode, that will contain most of the stuff, and the Shadow Realm RMG integration. So right now we have 2, but there will be only 1 at the end. And the Remove Tactical Banner, it's just one mode I used for the videos. So it will be at least 4 modes to play the Shadow Realm. Now if we look at the arena battle mode, I'm going to show you. You need the arena mode, and then you need elemental mode, no domain structure minimum, and the Decodence map editor. So the arena mode is in new scenario, community scenario, and then arena. It's a map like this. There is 3 players because there are two main players and an observer, and you must not play with Allied Victory, otherwise the observer wins immediately. So then you can choose your class race as usual. I should not show this. Then let's say sorcerer halfling, and then you end up on this map. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities where you can produce your units. You've got your leader with level 5. That's the current setting. It will maybe change in the future. So as you can see, the summons cost gold, and then you've got some units that you can produce. So it's all the units of your race, and you can also produce any element also. That's also the current setting, but we are probably going to change that in the future. And you can produce your T4 extra. Then you've got the dwellings, where all the dwellings are available, so you can produce any units in any of the dwelling. Then you can go underground, pick some... Yeah, of course, Jean, I'm going to clear a Lich Tower with starting Warlord Army, of course. That can be for another event. So then, yeah, you can pick, you start with 250, but it's also going to change probably. And then you can pick some resources. So Abed and Nemesis during the event played with armies with this, so 1,755 gold and 1,000 mana. You can also level up. Got this. You can level up. You can take some skills. So they also had 1,500 skills. Then you can use some stuff to level up. So you can bring the units you produced there to level up, and then you just go to the center of the arena. Yeah, sorry for the previous videos. The audio was bad because I activated by mistake. I activated the microphone of my computer, and actually I bought a nice microphone especially for this. But that was the sound of the nice microphone plus the PC, the laptop. So if you had told me earlier, I could have dealt with that, but I didn't know. So as you can see, the map, arena map, is really beautiful, but it's not really practical because it's too big, and you need to have the Decodence mode activated. So we are going to think about it, and there is a lot of different places. So it means you can do a fight in a water node, in Raging Maelstrom, Sunken City extra. It's really great to have some nice battlefields. So when we do it with the tournament, we are probably going to have some random choosing of the battlefield, stuff like this. And then you can just find your opponent and attack him. You can see your opponent, but he's concealed when he's in his domain. So you can see his cities, but you cannot see his units. So that was the arena map, and then I'd like to present some great stuff from the community. This is the video of the teaser of the Shadow Realm expansion, and on that video, that's not what I wanted to do. On that video, you've got some links. Really advise everyone to check the links on that video because they send you to many very great content. So one is the channel of Marcus. We did the commenting of the tactical battles. So here you can see the live event tactical battle challenge, and he also has many videos of his previous games, PBM games. So you've got, for instance, a big 4 versus 4 game. King Serpents versus Team Italy, with all the turns are recorded, and Marcus is doing a great job because he's commenting his videos. So you've got some audio. I'm not sure we are supposed to see these videos. Marcus, you should check the status of your videos because it's supposed to be private, but I don't know. Maybe if I click I cannot see them, I don't know. He's commenting every turn, so you've got all his strategic decisions, tactical decisions that are commented. You've got King Serpent, an academy game, a 2 versus 2, and a duel, and a duel from his tournament also. And you also have this Exalted Martyr strategy, so I'm going to talk about it again. It's guide to a very strong strategy for Theocrat. So it's about evolving martyrs into Exalted Martyrs, and doing that before turn 20 and getting 6 Exalted Martyrs at Elite. So it's an advanced strategy guide and very well explained, so I recommend it also. Then I've done a playlist of very good advanced tutorials, so it's for advanced players. There is already some good videos for beginners and intermediary players that have been done by Black Arrow Gaming, which I will probably link in another article later. I don't have the links there. But these videos are more for advanced players. So they are showing advanced strategies like Theocrat Exalted Martyr Rush, advanced tactics like clearing of high-level sites with relatively low-level units. So you've got Lost City before turn 10, before turn 20, the videos of Marcus showing the Frostlink Theocrats, but it works with other Theocrat also. Then you've got Sphinx Temple on turn 8, when I was playing Necromancer Draconian. It was done in two fights. Then Castle of the Lich King on turn 13, Sphinx Temple on turn 15. So if you know any good videos that has been commented, so this audio commenting the video, showing some nice clearing or advanced strategies or stuff like this, please tell me and I will add them to this playlist. And then anyone can find some very good videos very easily. And yeah, so it will be updated very often. Then on my own channel, you can check. I've got some videos from my tournaments, so it's similar to Marcus. It's commented. The videos are between 2 and 10 minutes or more. And so, for instance, you've got turn 1 to 57 of round 3 of the PBM 2 versus 2 team tournament. Was my team Phoenix Rising versus Rookie and Johnny Thunder. Funny. Okay. Article wiki was not found. So this is the wiki. This is a really great source of information about Age of Wonder. So it has been created originally by Gloweye and Dr. K, which is also called QWeb on the wiki. And many other contributors help to update it. So you've got information about all the classes with all their buildings, units, combat spells, etc. Other types of units like the dwellings, other units. You've got information about all the heroes, their abilities. You've got description of the mechanics, like all the mystical city upgrades, specializations, the list of all the items. It's really great, and I really advise everyone to check it as much as possible. So for instance, for the heroes, you see all the leadership abilities, all the heroes, their starting abilities, etc. They say you can clean all these sites only by Necromancer. Actually, no. You can clear the sites with other types of heroes, but definitely Necromancer is one of the strongest, and Theocrat also because of Stephen Limbs and Slayer's Dap. But Necromancer definitely is best to clear sites very early. Then you've got some very nice guides. So you've got the Age of Wonder strategy and tactical guide from Academy Games, where you've got definitions of terms for tactical combats, strategy about Necromancer Rogue, and we are going to update it very soon because there is an Academy game going on right now, and we are going to use the advice from this Academy game to put the content here. So it's from intermediary players to advanced players. Then you've got strategy posts, mainly from Gloweye, but also from QWeb, where you've got the campaign maps that have been described. You've got strategies for the campaign maps, so Elven Court, Faith Reborn, Scenario, etc. You also have some strategies, but they are quite old, so they would really gain from an update. But the update we are going to do, at least from myself, is going to put the strategy directly there in the Age of Wonder 3 strategy and tactical guide. Yeah, of course I'm marketing my own channel. And so something else I wanted to show is the news on so the event is going to end. We are already at 4 p.m. GMT +2. But I wanted to show something else, but I'm not sure I'm going to find it easily. On the battlefield, I should probably send the link chat to get it easier. A list of the best modes for Age of Wonder. You've got the top 20 of the modes, and I think it's really important for everyone also to check this article and check the best modes. It's article 58, and also you should check on the battlefield the news. That's basically the community website for Age of Wonder, where you can see a lot of news articles about everything that is happening about Age of Wonder. So if you know anything about Age of Wonder, Age of Wonder 3, you can let us know and we will publish articles about it. But you already have like tournaments, big mod updates, live events like this one that are announced on the battlefield. So yeah, that's some of the articles that you can see. So you've got 5 articles about the Shadow Realm expansion. You've got interviews of winners of past tournaments where you can see their opinion on the best units, the strategies, the favorite classes and races. It's quite funny to see that all 4 different players had different preferences for the top units by tier. Okay, it's here. So the best mod for Age of Wonder, and that will be, I think, my last comments. So it was a poll that was launched in January for a month and a half, 62 votes, and before that there was a shortlisting. And so the best mods that came up from this were the racial class unit reskin from Tibble. So unfortunately you cannot see the pictures, but you can check the article yourself to see it. Racial heritage mod from AoW3. So this is a mode that brings really a lot of new content to the game, which basically makes Age of Wonder 3.5 with 2 new units for 4 new units for each race with 2 subfactions. So it's 36 new units, and it's part of a bigger world that AoW3 did. So with the hero development, hero profession. Sorry, due to some technical issues with my internet connection, the streaming ended earlier than planned. So the other top 10 modes are the Racial Watchtowers mode, which is ranked number 3rd, and which provides some racial version of the Watchtowers for each race. Then the 4th mode is actually are 2 modes that are ex aequo. The first one is the PBM and single player balance mode, which balances the mode for single player and play by email multiplayer mode. Then you've got the Empire building mode, which is done by Dermantat and is like Racial Heritage, is a mode that brings a lot of new content into the game. Then you've got the Corrupt the Source mode, which is 6 ex aequo with 2 other modes. The Corrupt the Source bring corrupted version of the Inn and a cleansed version of the Void of Souls. Also the Racial Heritage mode, and it brings some additional possibilities for hero development. Then you've got the 2 last modes, which are ranked 9th. The first one is the Edge of Wardrobe Extended by Severate or Golden Silver, which brings some additional possibilities for the leader customization. And the last mode of the top 10 is the Triumphant Heroes mode, also from Tibbles. It adds 35 new recruitable heroes to Age of Wonder. Thanks for watching this video. It was the last of 3 parts about the Shadow Realm community expansion and great content from the Age of Wonders community. You can watch again the first 2 parts. You've got a link to one of the parts in the links at the end of this video. Then you've got a link to the PvP streaming that was done during the live streaming event. On the arena map I presented earlier during this video, it was commented by Marcus. And eventually on the 3rd link, please check out the balance PVM and single player balance mode.